I I got nothing to say. I am just at loss of words. The last episode of the Hashira training arc, it was a roller coaster of emotions, ladies and gentlemen. Hello everyone, my name is one and only Luigi Reaction, and dude, I'm sorry, I'm still thinking about it, dude. Oh my goodness. Today, I'm about to do my anime review on the Hashira training arc. Like, I'm sorry if like I'm all over the place because, dude, the last episode of the Hashira training arc, once again, it was a roller coaster of emotions. I was screaming, I was crying, I was everything. I was just blown away until the last few minutes of this final episode. I was all over the place. And when it ended, I was just lost for words. Because I was like, dude, I was bawling. I was in shock. I got nothing to say. All I say is, besides, of course, the Soulsmith Village arc, ladies, and the final episode of the Soulsmith Village arc and the Hashira training arc is easily, hands down, in my personal opinion, one of my favorite final episodes to any arc of all time. I am not ready to talk about this. I'm not ready, dude. I am just genuinely not ready. But I'm not ready. I'm not ready. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, this anime review, ladies and will contain spoilers for the Hashira training arc, ladies and once again, ladies and this anime review will contain spoilers for the Demon Slayer Hashira training arc, ladies and so today, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, my anime review of Demon Slayer, the Hashira training arc. So let's get started, ladies and gentlemen. If you guys don't know what this arc is about, ladies, and in the beginning of the first episode, ladies, and we can see Saname and Albany, ladies, and go into fighting a demon, ladies, and while they were chasing the demon, ladies, and they went into the Infinity Castle. I remember, because if you guys don't know already, that me and my good friend Video, ladies, went to see the last episode of the Soulsmith Village arc, ladies, and of course, ladies, and the very first episode of the Hashira training arc. And once me and Radio saw the Infinity Castle, we were blown away. I was blown away. I was like, what's going on, dude? And that's what the arc is all about, ladies and because if you guys know away, ladies and that this arc is about Hashira training the Demon Slayer called members, ladies and prepare for Muzan, ladies and of course, ladies and the Hashira himself, ladies and also train themselves for, of course, ladies and the battle of Muzan himself because, dude, once again, like, I am like just blown away, ladies and so of course, ladies, and we get to see Tanjiro, ladies, in the first episode, ladies, and of course Tanjiro is still recovering from the, of course, the village arc, ladies and gentlemen, and of course, ladies, and I love, because I began to start get emotional. I began to start tearing up when the very first episode, when Tanjiro got his brand new sword, when Goku's guard, and I was like, dude, I began to cry. I began emotional because if you guys know me already, I love Mugen Train. Mugen Train is easily hands down one of the best anime action, one of my favorite anime movies. In my perspective, one of my favorite movies in general of all time. When Goku is easily hands down one of my favorite Hashiras, one of my favorite Demon Slayer characters of all time. So if you guys know, this arc is about Tanjiro getting ready, of course, training with the Hashiras, ladies and gentlemen. In the first arc, we get to see Tanjiro train, ladies and is, of course, Tengen. I think my perspective, the Tengen episode was my favorite. And my perspective is I love it. I've been wanting to see Tengen and Tanjiro together ever since the accident of the Entertainment District. And I'm so happy to finally get to see that. And I love the moment between Tengen's wives and Tanjiro. That is a beautiful moment. And the next Hashira we got for training, ladies, of course, ladies, and our precious boy Muichiro, because, dude, when he saw Tanjiro the first time, oh, dude, it was so cute. It was so cute. Oh, I love, oh, this is so good. So Muichiro training is like the fans like a guarding, ladies and gentlemen, and I thought that it was a very good thing at the same time. I love it. Oh, dude, that episode with the movie show, ladies and is super precious, but I think I like the pepper airplane, the pepper airplane scene. It's so good, ladies and the next Hashira train we got, ladies and is of course the love Hashira Mitsu, ladies and man. Dude, I love the following time to say this is one of my worst ones of them all. Once again, I love Mitsu. Like I love Mitsu. I mean Korea. I'm just saying Mitsu for so day. I'm sorry. I love Hashira. She is so precious alongside Mucho. And after the love Hashira, ladies, we can see Obina, ladies and gentlemen, the Sofin Hashira, ladies and dude, the first episode with him, it was so good. But if you guys don't know our way, ladies and the Obina and Sanemi, ladies and don't accept Tanjiro, ladies and because if you guys don't Obina, let's just say that he really likes to love Hashira. Oh, dude, that was a cute moment, a funny scene. And Obina's training is yet to slash in one line, ladies. And I love the little training that Tanjiro has to slash through the middle of this Demon Slayer crew members because Obina tied him up and it's so funny. And of course, he able to do it. And after he was leaving, he said, "Don't you dare talk to Kujo again. Don't you dare talk to Mitsuru again." And the next training we got is Sunmi, ladies, and that whole training it was absolutely hilarious. And of course, really like I was blown away about a specific scene I've been wanting to see and finally happened, and I was just, dude. The funny scene is that was Zenitsu trying to escape for Sanemi's training, and that's so good. And that episode, I did not expect finally to see Genya with Sanemi talking. I was like, oh, dude, I've been waiting for this. I was like, oh, dude, I'm so scared what's gonna happen. Because I was afraid that Genya might confront Sanemi, which he did. Because if you guys don't know already, that Genya joined the Demon Slayer core member, of course, to get with his blood, to say he even apologized to Genya, say I'm sorry. He apologized to Sanemi to say I'm sorry that I blame you. Because if you guys know in the village arc, ladies, and he blamed Sanemi for killing his mother. And dude, that scene was so messed up, dude. But he said, I'm sorry for blaming you. I'm sorry for like pouring all that on you. And then while Sanemi's walking away, Genya said, I ate a demon so I can join the core. And then Sanemi got so upset that he actually almost killed Genya. And of course, Tanjiro saved him. And of course, Genya and Tanjiro got to a fight. And that made the training even more difficult because now Tanjiro is banned from training under Sanemi. And then of course, Zenitsu and Tanjiro went to the next Stone Hashira, which he is easy hands down one of my favorite Hashiras up there besides Giryu. I love all the Hashiras, but Sanemi is in my perspective, like, dude, he is a tough case, but dude, you can tell like dude, just no words, no words. Dude, because Sanemi is he's an interesting character. It's like Endeavor, ladies and gentlemen. Like, in my perspective, he's just like Endeavor. Like, I really like Sanemi, but he is scary, and he is he is scary. Like, I like Sanemi. Sanemi is a good character, but dude, he is mean, ladies and gentlemen. But of course, the next Hashira train we got, ladies, in the Stone Hashira, but I love the Stone Hashira. The Stone Hashira, I love him so much. And of course, that's when Inosuke is right now alongside Genya. And I love the little every time that episode when Tanjiro is finally training under the Stone Hashira Geyama. If you guys know already, ladies and gentlemen, that right after they were talking, of course, ladies, because you guys know the Inosuke and Zenitsu, ladies, are having trouble pushing the ball because there are 3 things you get to do in order to pass the Stone Hashira's training, ladies. Is of course under the waterfall, you get to stand there. Which is actually a pretty good scene, not gonna lie. And of course, you have to carry the logs, 3 logs, ladies, and the final one, ladies, and of course, you have to push a boulder, ladies. And so, of course, Tanjiro's having a tough time, ladies, and of course, Genya helps Tanjiro, give him advice, ladies. Dude, Genya and Tanjiro is so good. I love their friendship. It's so good, ladies and gentlemen. And of course, ladies, and if you guys know our way, ladies, and that in the first of the second last episode, ladies and gentlemen, which spoiler alert, ladies, because we are definitely getting into spoiler territory. So in 3, 2, 1, let's get started, ladies. And first, we got the very first episode of the last 2 episodes. Even as you know already, in the beginning of this, starts off with Zenitsu's little delivering book, delivering a message, and during that episode, we do not figure out what happened because Zenitsu, he was upset. He is mad. I was like, what happened? And I was like, oh, poor Zenitsu. I was like, wonder what's gonna happen. And we didn't figure out what happened. But dude, I am scared. Like, I'm legitimately scared. And during that episode, of course, ladies, we get to see the stolen Hashira's backstory, his past, and dude, it's just messed up, ladies, and it is just messed up because, dude, I just feel so bad for the stolen Hashira because you guys know that already that he was a orphanage, like he was the owner of an orphanage taking care of the kids, ladies and gentlemen. And of course, ladies, and during that night, ladies, and one of the kids was going on his way back and he's running from a demon, and he told the demon that you can have the other kids. I was like, no way. And there was only one kid left. There's only a little girl left, and of course, stolen Hashira, like, he does not get ruthless. Like, if you guys know, he has the beads every time he put his hands together, ladies and gentlemen. Like, he always does that. But he break the beads, and he was punching that demon over and over again until, of course, the sun was starting to come out. And of course, when the other of the authorities come to the house, the little girl told the people, said, like, he's the one who killed them. He's the one who did it. I was like, oh, dude. I was torn. I was torn, ladies and gentlemen. And then Gumi accepts Tanjiro, but Tanjiro say, you don't have to accept me right away, but because Gumi said, but I still accept you. And then when he told the story, Tanjiro, this is so good, dude. This is so good. And then that shot when Gumi put his hand on Tanjiro's head, like patting and rubbing his head, and switched over to him doing the same thing to the little girl. I was like, oh, dude, it's so good. It's so good. And next train we got, ladies, and it goes with one of my favorite themes characters, with Giyu, with, of course, Sanemi training each other, ladies, because once again, they also train just like Muruchio with Sanemi and Obina, ladies and gentlemen. I love that scene as well. Because the Hashira are training with each other as well, and because Tanjiro see that and thought they were fighting over a red bean, because if you guys don't know already, the Sanemi's favorite food is a red bean bun. I love it. It's so good. And of course, the first of the any episode, the first 2 episodes, the first episode ends with, of course, Sanemi finds the eyeball, and he finds out that he's been infiltrated. And if you guys don't know already, in other episodes, if you guys don't know already, that we went to see the other Demon Store core members doing, of course, securing the area for other villages and towns, ladies, and when Mauricio was on his way to train with Sanemi and Obina, ladies, and we figure out that the eyeball belongs to Muzan's helper, the little lady with the little instrument, ladies, and that episode ends with Muzan walking up to the master's mansion. I was like, when I first saw it, I was like, no, and that's how it ended. I was like, are you kidding me, dude? Until the final episode. Once again, spoiler alert. In 3, 2, 1. Muzan finally found him. Because if you guys don't know already, that the reason why that Muzan was tracking the other Demon Slayer core members with the eyeballs, ladies, is, of course, for one, to track down the master, and 2, ladies, and try and get out Nezuko. Because if you guys don't know already, that Muzan wants Nezuko so he can conquer the sun. And if you guys know already, that he finds the master, and I was terrified. I was scared. My legs were shaking. I was like, what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? And of course, they started talking, and of course, and then his master said, this is the first time we met. And Muzan said, you look hideous with this sickness. I was like, oh, dude, shut up. And I was scared. I was terrified, dude. And of course, ladies, the other Hashiras finds out that Muzan and Tia, they were warning. They were watching the master and say, please, go faster, go faster. And they said, master, please be safe, please be safe. I was like, oh, dude, that was the moment I began to cry until the master, like, dude, with Muzan, like, you guys know that Muzan was going to kill the master, and then while he was getting ready, that he was singing, and it was the master's kids. I was like, what's going on? What's going on? I was scared. I was so scared. And then of course he walked up to his room, and then the master said to Muzan, "I know your weakness." I say, and he tells to Muzan, they say that if we kill Muzan, then the other demons will disappear. I was like, no way. Until, of course, when Muzan is facing getting ready to kill, there was an explosion happen. And I wasn't prepared for this. I wasn't. And we later found out that it was a trap for Muzan. The master sacrificed himself alongside his wife and his kids. That was the moment I began to cry. And because Muzan, he was messed up from the explosion. Of course, his healing power, it was like snap of a finger. And because we get the finger man out, like someone's using blood demon on, and we find out that was Lady Tamio's. I was like, no way. I was all over the place. And of course, ladies, and he ejected Muzan. She ejected Muzan with, of course, a medicine that turned demons into humans. But of course, I have no idea if it's gonna work until we get to see the Stone Hashira in action. And that was the moment, ladies, and I began to fit, like, that was when I freaked out. I was like, oh, dude. And the other Hashiras see what's happening. And the Stone Hashira said, "This is Muzan, this is the real Muzan." And Tanjiro sees him, and the other Hashiras, like, used to breathing, getting ready to attack Muzan. And of course, Muzan, he transported them to the Infinity Castle. This was the moment I began all over the place. I was screaming. I was like, what? No. I was like, what's going on? I was like, what's going on, dude? I was like, dude, no. And of course, not just them. I mean everyone. Mowa, all of the Demon Soul core members, ladies, Zenitsu, Inosuke, Kana, Genya, everyone is healed, ladies, but I have no idea if Nezuko and Urawaki, because if you guys don't know already, ladies, that Urawaki is protecting Nezuko, but I have no idea is in with them. And the final episode ends with Tanjiro said that I will defeat you, and that's how it ends. I was like, I was done. I was like, oh, you kidding me? This was absolutely an incredible finale, in my personal opinion. This arc alone, in my personal opinion, it was so good, in my personal opinion. I love this arc. In my personal opinion, ladies and gentlemen, I have to give it a 10 out of 10. I have to, in my personal opinion. It is so good. The final episode, like, dude, it was so good. It was insane. It was a roller coaster of emotions. I was all over the place. But dude, I am not ready, because I am scared. I am scared to see, dude. I am scared, but we're about to find out, ladies and gentlemen. I am scared. I am scared. Like, I don't even know what's gonna happen, dude. I am terrified. But I guess we have to wait and see, ladies and gentlemen. And that, ladies and gentlemen, was my anime review for Demon Slayer, the Hashira training arc. No words can describe how insane this arc was, ladies and gentlemen. And the pictures with Tanjiro and with the Infinity Castle and the close-up of Tanjiro's sword, that, dude, I got chills. Especially that shot, the final shot when Tanjiro's falling. No words. Just no words. All I say is, I'm not ready. I'm not ready. What do you guys think of the Hashira training arc, ladies and gentlemen? Leave comments below. I don't want any music in the video that belongs to the rightful owners, ladies and gentlemen. Make you guys like, subscribe, like my other videos, this arc, it was insane, especially the final episode being one of my favorite final episodes to any arc of all time, alongside the Soulsmith Village arc, ladies and gentlemen. I am still lost of words. I got nothing to say. All I say is, I am scared and I am not ready. Easily a 10 out of 10 arc. And that, ladies and gentlemen, was Demon Slayer Hashira training arc.